guys, it's your boy Anomaly from Sweden, and in today's video I'm going to be informing you guys about the cases that you should absolutely never open. Hey, look at these 13 items in my inventory, huh? Very nice. The skins that I bought yesterday, and if you're thinking about buying skins, then you can check out today's sponsor, which is Skinport. Now, Skinport is a CSGO marketplace where you can buy and sell your CSGO skins safely and quickly for real money. They've got over 1.1 million skins listed, which is absolutely insane. And if you're selling skins and your skin happens to be over $1,000, then the selling fee is only 6%, which is very nice. Skinport's also one of the highest rated Trustpilot CSGO marketplaces with a rating of 4.9, with nice reviews like Anonymous, who said very transparent through the entire buying and selling process, which is nice. Skinport is basically this transparent. Yay! Hey, so thank you Skinport for sponsoring this video. If you want to try them out, then please do so from the link in the description. Now, let's look at some very bad cases. Now, whenever I make a case opening video or open cases on stream, people always ask me, Anomaly, I want to do a case opening, but which case should I open? Well, I will tell you some which you definitely should never open, because if you open them, you're basically lighting your money on fire, which you don't want. The first case you definitely don't want to open is actually my favorite case. It's the glove case. Now, the glove case itself is quite bad. You see, it doesn't really have any very attractive skins, and the reds are the Dragonfire Scout, which is just and it's also got the M4 Buzzkill, which is literally trash. The only redeeming factor about the glove case is the golds, which you can see here has the old school, very expensive gloves, such as Pandora's Box, Arids, Superconductor, Hedge Maze. All of these sport gloves are very expensive, but the problem doesn't come from the gloves. No, it comes from the cost of the case. The case itself is 4.42 euro, which means it's gonna be almost 7 euro just to open one of these cases. And that is why the glove case has a ROI of only 37% and a profit chance of only 1.5%. That is one of the worst cases that you can open. So if you get one of these as a drop, either save it, don't open it, or just sell it on the Steam marketplace and buy a fun game. Next case, which you should never ever consider opening, is quite a surprise to me. It's the breakout case. Now, the skins in the breakout case I actually kind of like. Some of them are pretty nice, but they're just not that expensive. The only good skin you have, which has decent value, is the M4 Cyrex, which isn't even that expensive. So once again, the only redeeming quality is the knife. And of course, the knives from the Operation Breakout case is the butterfly knife. Many of these are very expensive. The Fade, the Vanilla, of course you have the Knight and the Crimson Web and the Slaughter. These are all pretty expensive knives, but it doesn't really justify the case cost of 6.27 euro, which means that if you want to open one breakout case, it's gonna cost you around 9 euro, which is insane. And that is why the breakout case has a ROI of only 36% and a chance of profit of only 1%, which means you'll only get over the 9 euro 1 in 100 cases, which is absolutely insane. Next case, which you should never open, in my opinion, is quite obvious. It's the Operation Bravo case. Now, this case, as many of you know, is vehemently expensive, and it contains some very nice skins. Basically, any pink, any red is pretty nice. And even any purple or blue in factory new is pretty rare, because almost all the skins in here are float capped. Now, of course, the knives you get from the Bravo case are the old school knives, so Karambit Fade, you know, Gut Knife Slaughter, all of these old knives, which honestly, many of them are pretty cheap. And that's probably the knife cost plus the fact that the Bravo case costs 55 euro, which means you're gonna spend over 57 euro just to open one Bravo case. And I think that's why the Bravo case has an ROI of only 34% and a chance of profit of just 4.5%. Pretty bad. Next case you should never open is actually not a case, it's a package. The Anubis Collection package, which is still still available for sale. Now, this package is quite new, but it's still insanely bad to open. The chance of getting a pink is basically the same as getting a knife, and the chance of getting a red, I think, is the same chance as getting a stat track knife. 1 in 4,000. That is why the Anubis collection package has an ROI of just 33% and a chance of profit of just 3.5%, which is absolutely horrid. So no, if you see the Anubis package for sale in your CSGO homepage, don't buy it. It's just trying to lure you in. And now the second worst case in all of CSGO right now is actually the Operation Riptide case. I was quite surprised by this because the Operation Riptide case, I kind of like it, you know. We've got the AK Lit Museo, that's a pretty nice AK. We've also got the Deagle Ocean Drive, in my opinion, that's pretty decent. And even the fact that the Operation Riptide case has the emerald knives, it doesn't quite weigh up to the price of the case, which is almost €5. Which means to open one Riptide case, you're going to be paying over €7 per case. That is why the Operation Riptide case has a ROI of just 31% and a chance of profit of just 2%, which is really, really bad. But the worst case in CSGO, which you should absolutely never open, I don't think a lot of you guys are actually even considering opening it, the eSport 2013 case. Now, this case is very expensive. That is why I don't think many people are just going to randomly open it. But because this one still drops in game, even though it's very rare, it might mean that some guys are getting it as a drop and thinking, maybe I should open it. Well, what's contained in the case, as you can see, absolute trash. It doesn't matter if you get a blue, a purple, a pink, or a red, they're all basically worthless. And the knife in this case is the same as the Bravo case. It's the very old type of knives, which once again, many of those are pretty bad. The red is not very expensive and you can only get one, and it's the P90. The pinks aren't that great and both of them are float capped, so even getting a factory new one is insanely rare and probably not going to happen, which is why the eSport 2013 weapon case has an ROI of only 21% and a chance of profit of just 2.8%, which is really, really, really bad. That means if you put €100 into the eSport 2013 case, you are getting €21 back on average. So if you put €1,000 opening eSports 2013 case, you get €210 on average back, which is that's not a very good investment. And on top of that, the case itself costs almost €40, so it doesn't make sense to open it. So yeah, if you get any of the cases that I mentioned today as a drop, it might be best if you just sell them on the Steam market or just hold on to them, because opening them is not worth it, honestly. So thank you guys for watching this video. Now I'm going to go spend all of the money that I have on these 6 cases, which you should never open. Yay!